Okay, are we back? That was OBS. OBS just, yeah. OBS just disconnected on me. We should be back. Not 100% sure. That's fine, that breaks it up into two roughly an hour sessions. No, no. According to, well, according to Twitch, oh, there it goes. Yeah, okay, we're back. I don't know what happened there, other than there is a slight delay between what's actually going on and what is being broadcast. But I was looking over at Twitch and I was like, well, the session's still running. So I didn't disconnect, even though OBS said it disconnected. And then I saw that the numbers reset. So yeah, we got this broken up into two sections. The first section is going to be an hour and 20 minutes, and the next section, probably 40 minutes. Probably 40 minutes. We'll see what it actually ends up being. Because I'm not sure what it's going to actually end up at. Because if it disconnects again like that, then obviously the stream session is shorter, which means the video that goes to YouTube will be shorter, and blah 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 blah, so on and so forth. And that's just the nature of things. Like we got very limited resources to actually do anything with. I got other comments to talk about our setup, but it's not really necessary. Don't really care about that. Legion gloves. Hopefully within the next 40 minutes we can get the story over with and into getting into maps, getting into heist, that kind of stuff. Okay, we can get our first max life minion node. I have no idea what's the correct direction here. Apparently not this way. Looks like it just loops. This, maybe? Oh, there's a chromatic for us. Gladius, 7 tower shield. Now, nope. That was close. That's 8% to all elements. I think the ones we're using are 12, yeah. Looks like we've found the way. Life and mana, rank 3. That's good. Alright, you know what? We're not going to go searching for stuff. We're just going to come through here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. We're right here. This is the final fight. I didn't realize we were at the final fight. I thought we still had to go through another section. They must have shortened it. Okay, so that's already lower. They really must have shortened it. I thought there was a whole nother section. Unless I may be remembering that wrong. I really think I'm remembering that incorrectly. I really feel like we should keep that. Give us a couple. That gives us two. Two chess pieces to play around with. We still need to try and get one of these 5 linked. And then the other problem is we need all 5 of those to be blue. Unless we get lucky and get some kind of 5 link armor piece. Okay. Okay, game face. Here we are. We're at Katava. Let's see how bad this hurts. Okay, so far so good. God, I don't know how that didn't hit us. We haven't taken a hit yet, so that's good. Oh, 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 oh. Get me out of that. Spoke too soon. We just had a hit. Move. Oh, yeah. There we go. Boom, baby. Nice. And we didn't die. And yeah, now we're seeing all the loot. Like, it's not filtering anything. Nice. That's the story mode complete. Oh, we got 2. Interesting.
Innocence. Yes. May humanity greetings.
Good tidings to you.
Nice. We didn't die. That's amazing. We did not die there. That is awesome. Whoa.
Exile. Exile. Wake up.
Commander Kirak has requested your presence in the war room.
What?
Farewell.
What is this? Movement speed and flask enhancements. What the heck? What is this? Okay, you got the jewels, gems. I thought the story mode was over. What the heck? What is going on? What is this?
Kirax, my name. Commander of the Citizen Vanguard. We're the front line, ensuring callous gods and bloodthirsty fiends never blindside us again. We've a vital mission for you, Godslayer. The job never ends.
Whoa. This is all new to me. Okay, so we're at the point where we're doing maps now. Seems like the map system has changed. And I did take a look at the new map system a little bit ago, and yeah, our filter's completely broken now. So the filter's no longer working correctly. That means we gotta look through all this stuff. I'll have to go and fix the filter before the next stream. See, armor and energy. You know what, we're gonna ignore that. I'll have to ask somebody about it too, because I'm not sure why it's not filtering out stuff at this point. It's another map for us. Armor and energy shield. It's a little bit higher than the one we have, not as high as the one we have waiting. We just gotta work our way through this and kill the boss. Which I don't see why we wouldn't be able to. This is just a tier 1 map. So I think. I'm not actually sure if this is a tier 1 map. Yeah, that's not that good for us. Ooh. See, it is working on those. I really don't feel like trying to search through all this. Let's just move on. I'll have to fix a filter before we really dive into maps. Here's the boss. I don't know what kind of boss it is. Boss down. Doesn't look like there's a scepter for us. This also says it's got a labyrinth in here. Let's see if we can find a labyrinth. Not sure where a labyrinth would be at. Well, we gotta. Oh, give me. Oh, that sucked.
Now that you've had a glimpse of the Atlas,
Yeah, we definitely got a glimpse of it.
ends.
Nope, the job never does end. That actually kind of hurt a little bit. Okay, this. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna sit and collect up. That was weird. I'm not gonna sit and collect up junk. We're gonna try and sell all that. Okay, so I can't get that. I'm not gonna worry about it.
Greetings.
This whole area is brand new to me. I don't see much of a reason to go back in there. Oh, here's you. There's the miner. What is this? Is this the new final area? Oh, okay, so this is where I would go to collect those. Yeah, that's all your loot from the event. The battle pass. I flippin' hate battle passes. Okay, so the other thing, we got a point here. Now, this is something I have no idea about. I'm gonna have to look up information on this and start using points on that. But I don't know the first thing about this. I heard about it. Another streamer had told me about it after I asked some questions because it'd been forever since I played. I knew there was going to be new mechanics that I wasn't aware of, and I was kind of curious, like, what are those new mechanics? And they They were just like, look, there's been so much that has been added since the last time you played that, yeah, there's no way to go over it all. And in fact, like how common seeing those white sockets is, like that freaked me out. Like I had, before he even answered the question, I had 2 items drop with 3 white sockets each. And I was just like, what the heck is this? I was like, that is super rare. And I just saw 2 of them. And I'd had, at that point, 2 uh, unique items drop. So I was just like, hang on, what is going on? Why are there so many uniques? And I had just barely started like Act 2 and already had uh, 2 unique items already. Now they weren't useful uniques, and that's one of the big problems I have with the game is it's way too RNG heavy. There's just too much RNG heavy stuff in here. We need a lot more stuff that is within the player's control. A lot more, considering how difficult this game gets uh, in its in-game content. I have never been able to beat the in-game content. The story mode, yes, I've beaten the story mode multiple times. As far as the map section, never was able to beat it, and then it changed. And judging by this, it has changed yet again because all of the maps are completely different now. Like I don't recognize any of these names. Well, no, these are actually the exact same, but there are some that I'm just like, wait, hang on, what is this? Because I've been so far removed from this that I don't recognize any of them. We got a little bit of time. Yeah, let's just go ahead and try this. Okay, so that's where that goes. All right. Let's take a look and see what we got here. Ouch. 15% increased monster damage. Monsters deal 50% extra physical damage as cold. I'm not sure that that's a good idea. Let's come in and see just how bad this is going to be. Alright, all of our minions are up, so we should be okay to start. Oh god. And again, because our filter is now broken, being that we are here. Oh, chromatic. I heard something else. Chisel. Here's an altar, but we need another scepter to even see if it's got anything. That's a dead end, of course. Let's say we're doing okay. Diamond. I don't know what this is up ahead. Oh, it's a coin. It's a coin stash. That's something else. Oh, a map. Yeah, There's just stuff everywhere. I just realized some of our zombies had died. That's not good. Wait, what is that? Oh, the contract? I don't give a dang about that. Why has it got an exclamation mark on it? Don't care about those just yet. I see a lot of Vala there. Oh, maybe I just see one Vala. And see, this is why it's important to have your filters. Because now I've just got all this stuff and I can't tell what's what. I have no idea if any of this is useful, if this is anything that we use. I don't know what my minions are dying to. We got a bonus objective. I'm not sure what that's going to do for us. It's got 30. It's a Vala staff. It's got 32% increase elemental damage on it, which is lower than what we currently have at 40. Oh. Took our shield completely down. Oh, our guardian is down. I just realized that. Luckily, there seems to be a ample amount of garbage around to rebuild our guardian. Well, I heard that. I don't know what it was, but I heard it. Alright, what do you got for me? Shield, two-handed axe. See, I think I'm missing a helmet and boots on it. We may have to go with an axe. I keep seeing axes. Yeah, we'll just grab this. And I think we need a helmet and boots. I don't know. I don't remember what we've already grabbed. Oh, we got 2 helmets. Doesn't really matter. We need a pair of boots, I think. Where you at, mister? He's right. He's right there. Looks like we got gloves on him. We need to find some boots. Okay, so he's got most of the armor. I don't think it's important enough to have everything. We're gonna move on because I don't see any boots. And I have no idea if the stats of what you give it even matter. I was trying to find information on that, and it doesn't. It's kind of double-sided. Either it doesn't or it does. A lot of people are under the impression that it does not matter what items you give it, and some of them say that it does, but there's not really any proof that it matters. Nope, not that way. We're probably going to end here in a few minutes. I'm hoping we can find the boss before then. See, there's a chromatic for us. Saber. I think I have a whole bunch of these over on Normal League. I constantly find stuff and then try to sell it, and nobody's buying. Oh god, get me out of there. Smuggler's item. Okay, so the boss isn't anywhere over here. It's a dead end back that way. Did we miss a tunnel, or is that it? This one may not have a boss. No, I think we missed a section. Another map. There's a good chance that this one doesn't have a boss. Because that, I can kind of see it looks like it's a dead end over there. Yeah, this particular map didn't have a boss. Or maybe... I don't... That may have been where we entered at. Yeah, that's where we entered. So that one didn't have a boss. Oh, we do have 2 points now. I don't even know where to begin with these. Incursions in your maps. Veins and chests in your maps. 3% more sulfite. I was never the best at the delve stuff. The beast thing I don't really care about. I'm not sure what the incursions are. I think that's the one with the hand, but we haven't seen many of those, and I didn't even... To contain breaches. I wonder if the incursion, that might actually be that, that thing that I don't know what it is. Connected map. So you could probably circle around on a few things. Yeah, we're not going to worry about this. I'm going to have to look up some details on it. But yeah, guys, that's about all the time that I've got for today. We'll see what happens in the future, if I can continue or not. Really, the prospect that I have lined up is not good. It is a new job. It does have potential. But it means that I will be unavailable 90% of the time. Probably for the rest of my life. If I go and get that job. There will be no no streaming, no YouTube, no nothing. If I go with it. Well, there is no if. I am going to go for it. But the real question is whether or not I get it. I haven't had much luck with that in recent days. But yeah, that's all I got time for, guys. Hopefully in the near future we may be able to come back or not. I don't know. We'll see. So for now, have yourselves a good one and take care. I will see you later.